Can you say that again? Where were you born?
Parlier, California.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
How many what?
Brothers and sisters.
Oh, we were all 6 brothers and 1 sister.
Yeah.
She was the youngest. No. One young man was the youngest. But she's already 80 years old. Yeah. I haven't seen them for quite some time, but I'll make room to go see them this year.
Well, let me know. I'll take you.
Well, Megan,
Yeah.
that sounds good. When the weather gets better, you know.
Yes.
I just can't stand cold weather anymore, you know. So, it sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah, we can have a little picnic out there. Of course, on a Sunday, you know, because that's when the other, my sister-in-law comes over and sees her every weekend, live at the same house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do they live? Where do they live?
My sister lives in Visalia.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister-in-law lives in Farmersville. And of course, her son, she has 2 sons. One lives in Exeter. It's Visalia, Farmersville, and Exeter, right here. The hills right here. All grape country. Yeah. It's a beautiful place. The only thing is that there are no, all their jobs are agriculture.
Yes.
That's all there is to it. Yeah, I just, during the war, I said, I'm not going to live here all the time. I'm going to go someplace else. But I wound up here doing almost the same thing.
Yes.
But I stayed in for 20 years in one job, and finally I was laid off. And then I went to another job. That was a sheet metal. That was a better paying job, you know. And so I stayed there in the plant closed 17 years. Yeah. Then I wind up on Social Security. Yeah.
How about your parents? Where were your parents born?
Well, they were both born in Mexico. My dad in San Luis Potosí, and my mother in Zacatecas. They're both capital cities. But they did not live out in the country. They lived in the cities, you know. And that's when during World War I, Mexico was also in a revolution, so they had to leave the country. They said, they either would have left or there were, I think, 7 brothers, and out of 7, 4 of them came, and 1 sister stayed behind, and she also died soon. But I've never been to those states. I've been to Jalisco. I've been to Sinaloa, Jalisco, Sonora, Baja California, what is the name of this other? It's a nice city. Oh, also, I've been to Michoacan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've been to Mexico, but as I say, there's really no life in Mexico. People do not, well, the very poor cooperate with one another. But the man with the money, he's the man with the money. So yes. Don't need to try to go experiment if there's no good.
How about your grandparents? Where are your grandparents from?
Well, you see, my grandma on my mother's side was from a tribe in the state of Zacatecas. My grandma on my dad's side, she was from the tribe in the state of Jalisco. They both were really were typical Indian women.
Yes.
While my grandparents, Juan Perez, he was a white man.
Who?
And
Who was? Who was?
Juan Perez. That was my mother's, my grandfather on my mother's side. He was a white man, you know. And had his beard way down to here, you know, this and that. And he used to use, typical white man. You know. While the grandfather on my dad's side, he was also a white man. So we had some younger offsprings like Santos. Oh, his name was Santos. And also we had Santos and the family there on that one man. They were one light and one dark. Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How?
And I was trying to get the history of but I forgot the name of the tribes.
Oh.
And here lately, I've read on the paper the name of one of the tribes. No, I can't remember it right now. But,
No.
But there is a tribe. But they told me that there were no such tribes out there in Mexico, like by that name.
Mm.
So, but there is. No, I just can't put it together. Yeah, very hard to say.
Yeah.
Did you know that Benito Juarez was the only Indian to serve the nation in Mexico? That man couldn't speak Spanish. He spoke Indian.
Indian?
And when he took office, his father died, but his uncle raised him. He wanted him to be a priest. And he didn't want to be a priest. And so he finally started studying Spanish, and he learned Spanish. Soon enough, he was in politics, and he started practicing English, and he got the English language. Also, the French were there already menacing Mexico, you know, and he learned the French language. Foreign languages, and to begin with, he couldn't communicate with Spanish-speaking young people. I say, what a brain of that man.
Yes.